Are you looking to sell ebooks on your own website? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can do that. And the excellent news is it's very quick, it's very simple, and it's also entirely free to get started. So what you can see on screen here is the ebook that we're going to be selling on a website. So I've just created it in Canva for the purpose of this video. It's not actually got any content in. So you will need either your ebook ready or you will need to use a tool like Canva to create your ebook. Now, the other thing I've done ahead of recording is I've downloaded this cover image of the book as a PNG, or you could do it as a JPEG, it's completely up to you. And I have downloaded this full file as a PDF as well. So that's one thing I have done ahead of time. Once you've got your ebook ready, all you need to do is head over to SendBolt.co. Now you can type that into your browser, or you can visit the first link in the description down below. Now you can get started for free with a free account. All you need to do is scroll down on the homepage. You can have a little look about our platform, what we do, and the kind of audience we serve. But get down to the pricing section and just click the Get Selling Now button. That will enable you to get started, as I say, for free. If you do want to, upgrade to a pay plan down the line, you can, or you can get started with a pay plan straight away. It's completely up to you, no pressure. Now, let's just say you clicked Get Selling Now on the free plan. That will take you to your brand new account. Only takes a couple of minutes to set that up, if that. Now, all you need to do is head over to products, and then what we're going to do is click Add Your First Product. Now, SendBolt has been designed for you to sell various different digital products. It can be a bundle and a collection of products. It can be license codes for your own SaaS platform. It could even be a subscription or a membership. But for ebooks, we just want to select digital file. Now, what we're going to call this here is obviously the name of our ebook. So let's just call it my best ebook for now. Now, the price, we'll set this as, let's set this as $9.95. Bit of psychological pricing there. And then the product type label. Now, the way we've set up SendBolt is that our checkouts are very customizable just to enhance the experience for your customers. So I won't go into too much detail in this particular video, but I will just say something like top rated ebook just to show you this particular field because it can be very useful. Now, what you need to do here is, well, you can either upload your ebook, your file, your PDF, or you can redirect to a URL. So if your ebook is hosted, it could be on, say, a Google Drive, or if you're just hosting it elsewhere, then you can leverage this functionality as well. But as I say, we are uploading a PDF, so you can just click Choose File, find that file on your local PC or Mac, and then just finish off this page. So you can add a description if you want to give a little bit of context on the checkout page itself. You don't have to do this, it's optional. You can also use HTML to customize it further. I'm not going to do that for now. You don't have to add a sales page image, but it does improve the checkout experience, so we are going to do that. And this is that PNG that I downloaded earlier from Canva. So I'm going to select this. And then you can change the checkout benefits. So for instance, just other incentives for someone to buy. So instant download, it could be on discount. You can remove them, fully customizable. Click Create Product. And then what will happen is the product will be created within SendBolt. So at which point you're going to want to log into your website. If you're on WordPress, it will look something like this. If you're using Squarespace or another CMS, then it may look slightly different. I've just created a brand new page as an example of how you could go about creating this, but you have various different options. So this is essentially going to be your landing page or your sales page. Again, you're going to want to customize this to make it look as good as possible. This is what you're going to be directing your potential customers to. So what you're going to do is, I'm going to just say something like get my amazing ebook below. And I've added that ebook cover image to this page. Now, what we've done is we've embedded a button, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Let me remove it actually, because I'll show you the full process. So let's just say you've got your ebook page ready on your website. Then you navigate to SendBolt where your product is created. At which point you click Sell. Now you've got a couple of different options here. I'll show you the embedded option first, and then I'll show you how you can set up your own buttons on your website if you wanted to do that, because both are possible. Now, the other beauty of this is a link that you can use anywhere across your socials to sell this product. So you didn't have to always embed this on your website if you didn't want to. So let's go on embedded. Now you have a couple of different options here. You can just use the default, which is a buy now button with this particular color, or you can change the text. So get your ebook, and you can change the color to match your branding depending on what you're looking for. You just change the color in here. Let's keep it as this. Once you've done this, will all update the embed code, and just click copy button code. And then what we're going to do is head back to our website, or at the back end of our WordPress, click add block, and I'm going to type in HTML, Control V, and then press preview. And here we go, get your ebook. Now, if I open this up, I'll preview this page. So I would need to do some customizations here. So as an example, put a spacer in because that looked a little bit off. But what you'll essentially see here is, and this is something you're going to need to do in your own time, just customize your landing pages so they look great. But this is what it would look like. If I now click get your ebook, it's going to go through to the checkout page. So here we can see our cover image. Of course, you might need to alter this to make sure that it's kind of visible. But here's the top rated ebook coming in, my best ebook. And this is essentially what your customers are going to see. So this is where they're going to buy from you. Now, we don't take, as SendBolt this is, we don't take any customer payments. They go directly to you, and you set up this all up in the back end of your account. A little bit beyond the purpose of this video, but if a customer of yours buys your ebook through credit card, it'll go straight to your Stripe account. It'll go straight through to your PayPal account. Obviously depends on what they choose to do. So they'll put their name in, their email address, they'll complete the purchase, at which point you will receive the monies, and the customer, your customer, will be redirected to this ebook, and they will also receive a download email as well. I'm actually going to show you that just so you get an idea of the full process. So yeah, let's assume that they've gone through this process. If I go back into SendBolt, the other thing that you can do with this platform is you can issue free downloads or free products. So I'm going to use that just to showcase what the customer is going to get. So all you need to do is click on free download, issue free order. Now let's just put my name in, and let's just put this as an example. So let's just say this is the individual that you want to send the free product to. Click issue, and it will say free order has been created. So let's assume that customer of yours has gone through the checkout page. They've gone through here. They will be redirected instantly to this page here. If they click download, then their ebook will be downloaded. And here we go. Here is the ebook. Now, as I said, part of SendBolt is that the customer receives an email with their order. So here is the confirmation email saying that you've just sold the ebook, and there is also a email that is sent to the customer which will have a download link for them to access. So I just wanted to show you what the download email looks like. This is what your customer will get along with the instant redirect. So they'll have the ability to access their product via email as well. If they click that button, it will go through to this page where they can hit the download button and get access to your ebooks. Made effortless. As I say, it's completely free to get started. The other thing I'll say, without going into too much detail, is this is using the embed. The other thing that you can do is you can create your own customizable buttons. So as an example, create a button, and you can say something like get the ebook, and then you can just use a hyperlink. So if we go back to SendBolt here, if I just go back just to show you, you can click this sell button and you can leverage this URL here, and that takes you to the checkout page. So that would be something like Control V. That's what it would look like. Every product gets its own unique URL, and then we could even put that as a open the new tab, hit save there, and then if I preview this, and we will show you exactly what that looks like. So this is a WordPress button, created that, and they will go through to the checkout page in order to purchase. So that is how to sell ebooks on your own website. It's absolutely effortless. I'd strongly recommend checking out SendBolt. if you want to start selling ebooks, as I say, it's free to get started. Link in the description down below. With that said, over to you. Best of luck, and I hope you have an excellent day.